Hey, Whiskey Ginger fans, I am on tour. Come see your boy. I'm going to be in Frank, California, Indianapolis, Charlotte, Waukee, Iowa, Omaha, Nebraska, Kansas City, Cleveland, St. Louis, Grand Rapids, Detroit, Michigan, New Orleans, San Antonio, Chicago, Durham, Atlanta, Charleston, Philly, New York, Phoenix, San Francisco, San Diego, Boston, and Minneapolis. Guys, go to andrewsantino.com for those tickets. Come see your boy, andrewsantino.com.
In here, we pour whiskey, 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 whiskey.
You were that creature in the ginger beard.
Sturdy and ginger.
Like vampires, the ginger gene is a curse.
Gingers are beautiful.
You owe me $5 for the whiskey and $75 for the horse.
Gingers? Oh, hell no.
This whiskey is excellent.
Ginger. I like gingers.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Whiskey Ginger. My guest today is one of my favorite people on earth. I say that from, I guess, but I mean it once again today. It is early in the AM with Hannah Berner.
I'm so happy to be here.
What a name, by the way.
You like it?
Berner.
Yeah.
Berner.
But you have to go B-E-R.
Yeah, but it sounds like a rapper.
It's taken years off my
Hannah
life.
B, Hannah Berner. Grab my
HB.
Berner phone.
HB represent from
HB
Brooklyn, New York.
from
Shout
Brooklyn,
out to the
New
block.
York. You're married now.
Dude, it's
She returns
it's not part
with
of my
ice.
brand.
Look at the ice on your finger,
Me
huh?
being married is not part of my brand.
No, you don't want to even talk about it.
I don't talk about it.
Good, we won't.
It's not interesting. I'm like a dude comic. People don't know I'm married.
Yeah, well, you know what it is? I think it's the part of anonymity that's nice about there's one thing we're allowed to have. If you have like a wife or a husband or kids and you just like are like, I don't want people to fucking see all that shit. That's my thing.
Yeah, like I'll go on stage and say them like why it's so hard for me to come in a certain position. But if you ask about like what I did last night with my husband, I'm like, okay, okay,
Relax.
let's
I'm
fucking have
talking
some
about
boundaries.
what we're watching on Netflix, dude. Slow down. Do you do this thing where does he get mad because you travel? Does he get mad if you watch a show without him?
That is so funny you brought that up because when you said that, the only cheating that I know of that goes down in my home
Is shows.
is when I go, oh, what? Why is that? Or he like isn't laughing at something. I'm like, oh, you saw this already? And he'll always admit to it.
Oh.
But I don't get as mad because then I could look at my phone and he won't get mad at me because he watched it already.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, honestly, as comics, we don't spend that much time together. So when we have our show, it's pretty religious. It's like, this is our time together.
Yeah, what was your show recently? Did you do Baby Reindeer?
Oh my God. That was so
It's like one of the best shows I've ever seen in my life.
Episode 4, obviously aggressive, was the best episode of television besides
So
all your
dark.
ones on beef and Dave and those.
No, those were whatever.
I don't know.
This was a really good show.
to see the male perspective of getting
Ard.
that. Yes.
Yeah, it's really weird. It was so fascinating.
It was fascinating. It was important. It was beautiful. It was nuanced. But we almost stopped after the first 3 episodes. I'm like, I get it. She's fucking stalking him. Like, I get it.
No, but I know what you mean. I got into a little bit of a rhythm where I was like, I don't know if I want to watch this anymore. Just because it also made me feel that, what the kids say, the ick. I got the ick. I just felt yucky. I was like, I don't want to watch this.
If I go on another podcast and they ask me what gives me the ick, I'm going to blow my brains out. Actually, that's what gives me the ick. Grown men saying the word ick.
Saying the ick?
Yeah. And girls.
It gave me a feeling of just such discomfort. I was like, I don't want to. I didn't like it. I couldn't stand it. Just like this people pleasing upset. Like, because I feel like I do this a lot where I people please and I'm like, sometimes your people pleasing leads you down a road of people assuming, kindness for weakness.
Yeah.
And in this instance, it was kindness for love, which is crazy.
Yeah, and
The
you
misinterpretation.
do play a part in it. I'm such a people pleaser like that.
You'll do anything for everybody all the time.
1,000%.
We got to stop that.
1,000%.
No, we got to cut it out for real.
And because I want to be, I'm nice,
Yeah, but it's almost not nice. Being a people pleaser is almost not nice.
But it's funny. I love watching really creepy, fucked up stuff like that because life is about perspective. And I'm always like, my day could have been worse.
Yeah,
I said
that's
yes
true.
to a coffee date that I didn't want to go on. This guy's getting fucking stalked for 8 years or whatever.
Yeah, you
That's
made
why I watch
out okay.
murder documentaries. I'm like, I had a fucking great day.
You'll get through that latte.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll be able to leave and go do something else. Are you doing this thing in LA when everyone? I was talking to Stav about this last night. Taking a lot of meetings that you didn't really want to take.
Oh my
Do you
God.
do that? Do you come into town and you're like, I'm going to do all these meetings?
I came in manager free for the first time ever to LA.
Did you pick one up while you were here?
So
Did you get some gum on your shoe?
I'm feeling like an NBA free agent. Like I'm walking around. But what am I going to do? Say no to people's faces when they're asking me for a meeting? So I say yes. And then I go back to my agent. I go, can you tell them that I got
Cancel
a stomach
this.
virus?
Yeah,
so I'm
cancel
saying
this.
everyone thinks I signed with them. I have 5 managers right now.
Whoa, you're killing it.
No, but it's
Wait
like
till the auditions roll in.
But also, I want to be like, so like the second someone's like, hey, we think you're really funny. I'm like, God, these people have great taste.
Great taste.
I really, it's like, you know, when you don't really fuck with someone, but you find out they think you're hot or they think you're cool.
Sure,
and you're
sure,
like,
sure.
They're not that, they're kind of cool.
Yeah. Or yeah, you know, I always compare it to the way that my agents talk about projects when they're like, this, I don't think this thing is right for you. And then if I go, I kind of like it, they go, you know, it could be actually really good. I'm like, you guys are such fucking phonies,
Do you ever
dude.
test,
They're the biggest
do you
phonies
ever test
on
your
earth.
agents and say something horrible idea just to see how they'll act?
All the time. What do you mean? I pitch him constantly.
You're like, that's all
bullshit.
my idea.
Yeah, because I just want to hear if he's like listening. Also, like last night at Gilly's thing, it's like a billion agents and managers, and it's so funny. Agents and managers, look, yeah, I'm dumping on you right now. They're not even listening. Who cares?
Yeah, we're in full industry.
Well, I know we'll get out of it, but I just had to say they look like they all go to these things looking like someone who. It's like if a robot was like, they were like, you got to look like an agent tonight at the
They're
thing.
AI executives.
Yeah, they look like they're supposed to look. It's like brown leather jacket or black leather jacket. I mean, it's.
And then we're comics, so like we're disgusting, and they're treating us like we bring value. But it is weird because we're entrepreneurs in a way.
Yes, we are.
So it's kind of like Shark Tank, where they're like, we want 10% of your business, and we're gonna do this for
But
it.
we're almost not gonna offer you shit.
But we're gonna make you feel like you don't deserve anything and
Yeah.
you're not good enough.
We're
And I'm
gonna
like,
drag you to the mud, and if anybody hates you, we'll get rid of you real
honestly,
fast.
any manager that was like, oh, we're busy this week, I'm like, I want them.
Yeah,
They're too busy for me.
but it's not true.
But we've had some fun events this week, and I didn't see you at the golf until we had this
where
golf
were you?
charity. So they put me in the front to do some funny interviews, and they were like, we don't know if anyone's gonna stop, like just hang out. And
I
I'm
would
like,
have stopped. I
I'm
didn't
chilling.
see you. We played for people that were out of context, but we played. Netflix had a golf event at Riv,
Yeah.
which is a very nice golf course here
Fancy,
in Los Angeles.
and then I saw you from afar, and it's crazy, just all these famous people. So I'm like, I'm not gonna trip over Cat Williams and like piss off Rob Lowe just to like get to Santino.
I think that's the move.
for him
really.
to just be like, oh yeah, sorry, hi to see.
No, I would have said what's up. Cat Williams showed up, by the way, with a.
He looked like a Power Ranger.
He showed up with a condo worth of jewelry on his neck. This guy.
He looked amazing, and he also had a golf cart following him just of cigars.
Security and cigars.
Security and
yeah.
cigar, which is
well,
the same thing.
Cigars.
Cigar. Well, he was playing with David Spade. It was just cigars.
Cigars. Blunts cigars. Yeah,
I
same.
ended up interviewing him,
The Cat?
and he's like, this sounds weird, but he's the reason I got into comedy.
Cat Williams?
Cat
is?
Williams.
You guys are the same kind
We're
of
the
comic.
same person.
Yeah.
I mean, people see me, they go,
You look
"We see
alike.
the-"
Yeah.
Yes.
I go,
yes.
is that Cat or is that Hannah?
Yeah, and when he did it, the Everyday I'm Hustling start of his special.
So good.
To this day, besides yours, I think it was the best start to any special.
Yeah.
Every day I'm like, oh, stop that. So I say that to him, and he immediately kind of calms down. He's like, this girl, she knows what she's talking about. I'm like, I know. And I asked him some question about golf rules. Like, I was like, what golf rule do you think is stupid? And he starts going on this long tangent, like, rules are just a crazy thing. Rules. I can do like 10% of impressions.
Yeah, that
Like,
was
you're-
not it. Yeah,
you're like, I stink, but so he does this whole thing about rules. And in my head, I'm like, okay, this is your chance. Like, I think there's a funny moment here. And I go, why do I feel like you don't know any golf rules with that answer? And he pauses, and I'm like, how's he going to react? And he goes, it takes a genius to know a genius. And I go, Cat Williams just buried me. And
Yeah.
he starts dancing. We start singing. He's calling me Ebony and Ivory. So we're married.
You're linked.
We're married.
This is it. So Cat Williams is your not so sneaky link now?
Yes.
Public, dude.
Public. I just
That's Hannah Berner's
exposed
on that
my
side
shit.
dick with Cat
No,
Williams.
Cat Williams, he was so kind, and he loves golf, which is,
Yeah, he's a big golfer apparently, but I saw he was playing with Blake
he
Griffin.
doesn't really follow through.
Nah.
Who needs to follow through? Make contact and quit.
In golf or any of these stories. He's like, I read 30,000 books in my lifetime. You're like, fucking impossible. This dude is he's the funniest dude. He's like exposing the business, but also making up the most grandiose lies on earth.
Well, that's the problem.
It's hilarious.
The like one truth has really caused a lot of issues.
Yeah, it's like 50 lies, one truth, and you're like, listen to the truth in this cat. He would hit from the up tees, you know? And I heard that he like turned around and someone was like, Cat, we gotta go back here. He's like, they don't award you anything special for hitting it from far back there. I was like, it's actually very true.
Well, it's funny.
It is true. He's like, you can hit from any tees. I was like, no, you know what? That is fact.
But I love how he's inventing his own rules. And I'm not going to tell Cat Williams to do anything different.
He can do whatever he wants, man.
I actually grew up like playing. I've been golfing since I was like 7.
Can you play? Are you really good? I don't know.
So like in my heyday, I had a 15 handicap.
Okay.
So like, but it's more so like I have my swing looks good.
Because you were a tennis player, so you've got that. The tennis.
I have the hand-eye, but I also, when you start playing at a young age, like you have the technique. Like, you know those guys who are so good, but you could tell they started at 40?
Yeah.
And they're like holding it backwards, but it always goes straight and perfect.
Oh, yeah.
I look great.
I played with those guys.
But it's 50-50.
Oh, right.
And I had that mistake where my first drive was like beautiful. And everyone was like, oh, she's fucking good. And I'm like, no, you guys, that was like a 20% chance.
Great fluke, though.
Great fluke. I should have quit there.
Yeah.
But no, I love golf. I play golf with my husband and I on our second date. I shot an eagle, which was the gods.
Rack it up. Is
Rack
he
it
good?
up.
Can he play golf?
Yeah, he's good. He's good. He's like maybe 10.
That's
I
pretty
don't
good.
I don't want to fuck it up. I'm sorry if I got your handicap wrong.
Yeah, he's at home right now pissed.
Yeah.
He's never
like,
going to hear this. He's fine.
This thing, I'm with an older man, and what I love about it is he's tired.
Yeah, because he's 74 or 75.
75 in May.
75 in May. Cute.
But you know, young soul. That's what
Yeah.
the guys say, right?
Yeah,
Like,
young soul, old face.
yeah.
Yeah.
but no, so handsome. And the thing is, he just like, I joke, like, I win the arguments because he's like, yeah, whatever you want. I'm tired. Like, there's no drama. He's sleeping.
Easygoing.
Easygoing. And like these young guys, like, they're trying to like,
You can't keep up.
yeah, but they're peeing everywhere. They're untrained. Like,
That's
I'm
right.
not. I don't have time to train. I want a full cooked man that's done and
Yeah.
deteriorating.
Yeah.
And then I can be me. And he could like handle it, you know?
And when he dies, that life insurance is going to be good, baby.
I mean, it's all lined up.
I just
got all
took
the
out a
paperwork.
policy. I said to my old lady, I said, dude, I'm worth so much dead. You can't wait till I die.
I say like dating guys is like dogs. Like, yeah, the puppy's really cute. But like you like pet him once and his little red pecker comes out. And you're
That's
like,
right.
okay, like it's fucking Monday. It's 8 a.m. Everyone calm down. And the older guys, they're just, they're not going to jump on your couch.
No.
They've been yelled at.
Right.
The girls have put the work in before me. And I say thank you.
Yeah, God bless all the women that did all the jobs that you didn't want to do.
Exactly. So yeah, it's been pretty peaceful marriage.
That's so nice. I'm so happy to hear that. You're settled down now because at one point, you were fucking everybody in Manhattan. No, I'm kidding.
It's funny though, because I got in, by the time I was in comedy, like I really have been married most of the time I've been in comedy.
Yeah.
Which is, I think, helped my career because I've been able to be focused.
Yeah, you don't have to, there's no wandering thoughts.
And I also think women do better in comedy when you don't care about the male gaze. Like if you're on stage worrying about like
yeah.
if that guy thinks you're hot, or like if you said something awkward before, where I'm a little like, look, I'm an old married hack, you know, like I don't give a fuck. So you focus on yourself more.
When did you start this? When did you start doing your like woman on the street interview show?
Thank you for bringing this up because I have
Woman
some
on
surprises
the
for
street.
you.
Yeah.
I call it Han on the Street, but that's great.
I
Whatever
just
you
don't
wanna
like, it's
call it.
always called man on the street, but I was like, it's woman on the street.
Yeah.
Whoa, man on the street for
Yeah.
you.
You know what it was? I was spending so much time at the stand. Like you'll have 3 spots and you're there for like 4 hours and you're just shooting the shit with like really funny people.
Yeah.
And I was sitting in the car once and I was like, I think I want to ask these dudes like questions they don't always get asked. And because I'm friends with them, it's like, because I'm obsessed with like connecting like the male and woman culture.
Yeah.
Because I feel like people don't have conversations enough. And
No.
it's like a middle school dance a lot of the time. And I'm like, I want the men to know more about the girls and I want the girls to understand the guys. You know, I'm trying to solve the world, okay? And
Thank God you're doing it, dude.
it's difficult. It's difficult. And it's
Move
hard work.
over Israel, Palestine. The Berner's got this thing locked.
I got this shit.
Give
Me
me
and
a
Kat.
give me a question. I
Me and
want to
Kat.
hear it. What
Okay.
do we got?
I
Give me
actually
something.
prepared in the Uber coming over.
Oh, that's so
But I started
wonderful.
asking these guys outside, and then the videos just started flying, and I started having. It was
It's
very
killing
fun.
it. I'm so happy to see you. I was happy to see you doing it because it was
Thank
like,
you.
and the I don't know if there's a real word, but the virality of it all, like the movement through the internet is awesome to see because you're like, these are great clips and they're so shareable.
Thank
so I was
you.
like, this is wonderful.
I'm
Are you doing it alone or is somebody doing it with you?
So I had Pat Sama was my video guy, and I'm like, people don't know, but I'm like an editing nerd. Like
you cut your own stuff?
I love editing.
Wow.
It's because I started as like just making funny videos online.
Yeah.
So I'd get all these clips of the guys, and I'd be like, don't even try to make me laugh. Like I'm gonna cut it up, and just be yourself. So it's the back-to-back answers that can make it really funny.
Yeah.
And then there's these guys who were like open mic comics who are so funny, who then started to get some traction online. So I feel like connected to all
Look at
them.
that, a rising
I'm a pimp.
tide, huh?
I'm
Yeah,
a
you
pimp.
really are pimping. Are you making money on these young
Yeah,
ass
motherfucker.
hoes?
Yeah, motherfucker.
Pay up, ho!
They come to me. They know what's up.
Give me $5 out of that $10 spot you just got in Brooklyn.
You can't afford to get home.
Yeah, too bad, dude. Walk.
Figure it out. Swim the
Walk
Hudson.
and go get me cheesecake. Diddy drop. Whoops. Whoops.
Oopsie. So I have some questions that I've asked in these videos that I want to ask you.
Yeah, let's do it.
What do you think about when you don't want to come fast?
Oh, God, I never have that problem. I want to get out of there as fast as I can. We have stuff to do. We got to clean the house. I have to take the dog out.
Yeah.
Did we do the dishwasher?
Yeah.
Did we load it right?
Yeah.
What do I think about if I don't?
But as you're older, doesn't it take a little more? Or you?
Honestly, we're still good. Like,
Yeah.
we still hum at the same vibration.
Wow.
So, like, I think, like, there's never a time when I'm like, oh, I need to be lasting longer.
Mm-hmm.
Because most of the time, I always take care of before I get mine.
Okay, humble brag.
I feed before I
Okay.
eat. I always feed before I eat.
Yes.
I feed before I eat.
You're trained.
That's my
You're trained, but you're well trained.
I
older
always
man.
feed before I eat. I never, ever eat first. You always serve somebody else.
And everyone's happier at the end.
100%. That way, when if I've already knocked it out with her, then it doesn't matter my speed. So I don't even have this problem. But I imagine when I was single and younger, what I would do, honestly, what I'd think about, it wasn't like baseball or anything. You know, that's like a typical, they're like, my grandma.
Yeah, my grandma, which is creepy.
Yeah, which made me come a minute. No. I think what I used to think about when I was trying to hold out was like, not like anything, honestly, like errands or like anything but like schedule. If I thought about what I had to do during the day,
Yeah.
it blanks you out of
Something
having
that
sex.
gives you that immediate anxiety of like, oh fuck, did I forget this?
Dude, yeah, how am I going to make it to that side of town on
My
time?
my favorite answer was 9/11. Some guy just
See, again,
Straight
makes
up.
me come. Tower 2.
And so I love asking that question because girls, it's the opposite. It's like, how do we find a way to come in this new bedroom we've never been to? And like, is there a stain on his? Okay, what's going? Am I gonna get murdered?
Yeah.
But you're like, let's try to come in this moment. And so it's a beautiful like.
Yeah, you're speeding up, we're slowing down.
Exactly.
And that's why these trains are crossing at different times.
And that's why there's chaos in these streets.
But like I said to these guys listening, feed somebody before you eat, huh?
Yes.
Serve before you
and
take
then
yourself.
it feels better for you.
Yeah, pour someone else a drink before you pour your own, okay? You know what I mean?
I always joke, I need like the temperature to be perfect. My legs have to be straight. I have to have no emails on my phone. Everything has to be fucking.
That's the only way you can nut?
Well, like for girls, there some like if you're breathing, it's like there's very nuanced mental thing that
What
comes
does
with
this
a woman
prove?
orgasming.
You guys are fucking lunatics. There's too much going on up here.
I mean,
This is why it's good to be dumb. When they're like, women are smarter than men, sure. But at least we can get, but we
100%.
get there quicker. It's great.
yeah, I wish I could shut my fucking brain
Well,
off.
dude, fucking
I
get
wish
some
I
CTE.
could.
Go knock your head against the wall a couple times.
I literally thought about Gronk when you were talking about. I'm like, that man is at peace.
Yeah, the
That man is
happiest
the
guy
happiest
I
guy.
know. Yeah, couldn't be happier. Rich, you know what I mean?
I was at the roast.
Just like rich, retired, hanging, champion,
Rich,
retired.
retired. You say it. The word's back.
champion,
Champion.
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 He's a sweetheart.
I saw him after the roast, and I'm very like, people be like, do you want to meet that person? I'm like, absolutely not. I don't want to ruin
Yeah, I
my
almost
night.
never want to meet him.
But I was with like a pretty girl, and she was like, let's do it. And I was like, I'll stand back. And then he made eye contact with me, and I was like, I think you're smart. And he didn't even laugh. Like, he was like, thanks. And I'm like, oh, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't. Yeah, he didn't. Gronkadonk.
That was a CTE awareness event that was super important.
Yeah, I don't want to get too deep into it because I was like, even with Brady, I was like, what is this? Is wild. For me, it was wild. Sam J got all mad at me because I was like, it's wild to hear him cuss so much. And someone was like, he cusses all the time. Didn't you ever see that documentary they did? And I was like, I know, but cussing looks better coming out of an ugly mouth than a pretty mouth. Do you know what I mean?
You can't have both.
Nah.
You can't have an edge to you and be beautiful.
I can cuss.
Yeah.
I look like a guy.
Yeah.
Tom Brady's like that is an Adonis.
No, it was funny, like when Segura, they were calling him a serial killer because Hawkeye cursing. You're like, who hurt you? Because you've had everything easy.
Yeah, you're all good.
Why are you
You're all
acting like
good.
you're upset about something?
I know. I look. I get it. I mean, I'm sure he cusses. He's an adult, but it's just weird to see somebody so like. It's weird to see somebody so tied up cuss. You know, like. Do you know what I mean?
Well, I also have a theory that like
he doesn't eat nightshades.
I
you know
have
what I'm saying?
the theory that the most successful people are like the saddest. Maybe that's what helps me sleep.
Some
at
of them
night.
for sure.
Some of them for sure. But yeah, I went to the roast and I had watched the documentary, so I was like all in the drama. I was like, oh, Belichick he was being fun. Belichick, honestly, zaddy.
Yeah.
Like zaddy.
You get in line,
Sit
lady.
on his lap.
He might leave your house at Florida at 4 a.m. or whatever. They caught him on the Ring camera.
I know. Overall, I had a really good time.
It would look good. It looked good from afar.
It could have gone much worse.
I was in Phoenix and I was like flying back and I thought, oh man, I kind of wish I was there. But then I realized the hubbub of that many people. I'm like, that's
no, it's
anxiety.
true. My social battery is like at 0.
Yeah, you're drained.
I'm better one-on-one.
Yeah, this is way easier.
In a group, I'm like, when do I speak? Am I doing too much? Do you want me to sit back?
Yeah. I usually just disappear and get on my phone and play Sudoku.
That's fucking good.
That's my favorite thing in the world.
I'm very
Whenever I'm like, I got to get out of here, I'm going to go play Sudoku. I did it last night.
Do you fuck with Wordle?
I'm not a Wordle guy only because everybody loves it.
Oh, you think it's too mainstream?
It's just I don't want to have
too
a conversation with someone about it because when someone sees me playing Sudoku, they're
Did you get the Wordle this week?
Yeah, no thanks.
Or my friends only send it to me when they like crush it in 2 or 3, and I'm like, that's not how the game
But
is
see, I don't
played.
want to get into this with my friends because I'll just be annoyed.
Yeah.
That like they beat me to it. Like I was busy that morning.
Yeah.
Where Sudoku, no one can be like, play that one. Like, no, you didn't.
Also, it's numbers, so I feel smarter than I am just because
Yeah.
I'm dealing with numbers.
Well, now I'm such a psycho. I go on expert and I try to beat it in the time that the last person did. So I'm the computer
the
says
things we'll do instead of going to therapy.
Oh, please, dude. I do it at therapy. She'll talk to me and I'll be like, 1 second. Does a 4, 5, 6, 8. All right, hit me with it.
Oh, I got more.
Oh, I love this.
Are blue balls real?
Interesting. It's so funny. I experienced it once when I was young.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't really understand it, I think. And then it happened to me again as like an adult, like in my 30s, like my young 30s. And I realized how detrimental it was. I was actually in pain, like in pain.
So by in pain, like how uncomfortable does like a little tummy hurt?
You know what it feels like? If you could visualize this feeling, because you don't have balls.
Mm-hmm.
But like, imagine if someone, all right, here, so let's say somebody took a rubber band and put it around your lips.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, put it around your lips down there.
Mm-hmm.
And it got tighter and tighter and tighter as the day went on.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it feels like constriction.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's like pain and pulling. That's what it feels like.
Okay, and then would you just like go in the bathroom and jerk it?
Yeah, I had to smash one out. Yeah, I
Yeah.
was because it hurt so much.
Are you one of those?
It's not instant relief, by the way. It kind of gets there slowly but surely. It feels like, you know what it feels like when you have to poop, but you can't? You know that?
Yes.
That kind of like discomfort, but you're like,
yes.
I'm not in pain, but it's painful.
It's uncomfy.
Yeah, it's uncomfortable.
I think why I have fun asking that question is because I do believe it's uncomfortable, but I also know that guys will throw the word around willy nilly.
Don't give me blue balls.
I got fucking blue balls.
Yeah,
I'm
no.
like we literally kissed with no tongue. Like calm the fuck down.
No, that'll get me, dude. That'll get you loaded up.
Honestly, hot.
Yeah, it's hot. It's very hot. Kiss no tongue is way sexier than kiss with tongue is almost
A
like
tongue will ruin it for me. I'm like, okay, you're
it's too
trying
sloppy.
hard.
Yeah. Like how often you kiss your husband with tongue? Like my wife, I haven't felt my wife's tongue in like 10 years.
If you're making out with your husband or wife, that's fucked up.
Or you're drunk, by the way. Whenever we have a little bit of wine, we'll start making out. Yeah, wine will get us fucked. We'll make out with wine. Sober kissing with tongue is like, what are you, fucking grow up? What are you doing?
And then you're like, do I even know how to kiss?
No, you forget. Well,
no idea.
With marriage, you kind of forget to kiss. Because kisses are always like, all right, see, they're always those quick pecks.
Also, it's funny, like, if you hook up with someone without kissing when you're younger, you're like, am I a prostitute? Where that's just like sex when you're married.
But that's almost sexier when you're young because it's like, I don't know, because it's more, that felt like more passionate, quick, like it was the heat of the thing.
You had to, yeah.
Yeah, like go. It was like the heat of the thing. Yeah, now you're older. I don't want to really smell you. I ate with you. You
Yeah.
know, I just ate lunch with
And
you.
like
I know.
you smell like me. Like we've become the same.
Yeah, I don't want to taste you right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do have like I've been talking about how sex just looks so much cooler in movies. Like even the like speed up, like fast, like when they're ripping stuff.
Oh,
and
please.
The guy like picks her up and puts her on a counter. Like that's never happened to me. Also, like my counter's disgusting.
Well, yeah.
My counter was
Yeah,
fucking
it's-
soy sauce. And
You had soy
Con Ed
sauce on
bills.
your
I'm like,
ass.
don't fucking put my Invisalign is just like sticking.
Yeah, also, like, that counter was expensive. I'm not going to chip it. You know what I mean?
No.
I'm not going to throw your ass up
Also,
there and
like,
have some
I'm
of the weight lean on it.
I'm sturdy too. Like if he's not working out, that's gonna be embarrassing for him. Like just don't even try it.
No. No,
Also,
no,
like
sex
I
and
don't want
film-
people ripping my clothes.
No, I like this shirt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't ruin it. I think the sex and film thing. Also, the end is actually more interesting. When they're done, they're always like, and they're, you know what I mean? That never is like that.
Also, where do they pull a cigarette from? You just have a cigarette.
Always
in
have
your
a
pocket?
cigarette. Whenever I'm done, whenever we're done, it's always like a hold on one second, and then this like to get like the slowly get out of it. You know.
My favorite is wherever I'm laying, I have to awkwardly roll over and then like walk so things don't drip. We're still not trying to have a kid right now.
Good.
So I'm trying to not drip.
You're
and
trying
I'm
to-
walking, and then I'll like forget that we fucked, and then I just like go in the other room and start playing Wordle. There's no real
No, there's
finito.
no. It's over. When it's
'Cause
over,
we're
it's
married.
over.
There's no end.
No.
Until one of us gets murdered or.
We can only hope.
Look at that.
Go to Mexico and
Freudian
surf.
slip.
They'll kill you.
Freudian slip. Also, yeah, when they're like breaking stuff in the movies, I'm always like, don't fucking touch my home decor. Like, leave my house alone.
Yeah. What do you mean?
And the,
Is the dog ever on the bed?
the dog is, we have a cat.
Is the cat on the bed?
Oh no, she's
Our dog stays on the bed sometimes.
eye contact, right?
Yeah, I feel so bad. We have to take her. We make her get out, but she's it's it's her room too.
Yeah.
So sometimes
is she
we'll just
judging
leave.
her doggy? She's
She
like,
well when we start hooking up, she does like a frustrated, and then she goes to the bench at the
like,
foot
Mom
of the
and Dad
bed.
are playing with themselves now. At least throw
I
me
think
a
she
bone.
thinks at beginning she thought someone was getting hurt, and then she realized it was like, no, this is fine.
My cat will just stay under the bed, and then when we finish, she'll just like slowly walk out, and I'm like, I'm so sorry, Butter. I'm so sorry that you had Butter.
Butter, I'm so sorry.
She's upset.
Cats are paying more attention, by the way, than dogs. Dogs just don't. They're like, oh, they're fucking.
They're like, whenever you're ready to give me attention, I'm here.
Yeah,
I'm here,
they don't.
bro.
Cats are judging.
Cats, no.
Cats are judging.
2 positions. That's it.
In here, we pour whiskey.
This episode of Whiskey Ginger is brought to you by Squarespace. I've talked about Squarespace quite often on this show because I've used them and I love them. It makes it so simple to design a site. Honestly, if you are looking to put up a website of something that you're selling, something you're creating, something you're producing, something you want to collaborate with other people on, and you want your voice, your namesake, your art, your creation, or just yourself out there to the world, you have to use Squarespace. They have these blueprint, AI, and SEO tools. You can start a completely personalized website with the new guided design system, Squarespace Blueprint. They show you how to choose from professionally curated layout styling options to create an amazing site for you. It is so seamless and beautiful and simple. You can also sell your content on there, sell exclusive content by adding a paywall to your site, which is great if you're doing memberships or courses, if you're a trainer or a teacher of some kind. You can do client invoicing through them, and you get analytics, which I love. I've talked about it endlessly because I do really love the analytics. You really get to see where your audience is coming from, or those that are buying your stuff, or just looking at what you're pushing out to the world, so you know where to curate whatever you're making, creating, or selling specifically to people that you want to reach and what audience works the best for you. If you are looking to create a beautiful site and you don't know what to do, well, stop wasting time and head over to squarespace.com and use that code WHISKEY. Squarespace.com/whiskey to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain, and use the code WHISKEY. Squarespace.com/whiskey. Check it out. And then use that code WHISKEY. Use that domain code WHISKEY to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain today.
Ginger. I like gingers.
Yeah, once I had, this is very LA of me, which I had a pet psychic. During COVID, it was dark. I was
Okay.
like, I'm fucking paying $80. Let's do this, bitch.
Okay.
And she was like, your cat is hilarious. Like, she's sarcastic. She thinks the other cats are fat. And I was like,
Where did you meet this woman?
I think it was like a Facebook ad.
And this is obviously not me being sexist, but truly only a woman would be the pet psychic.
That is-
There's no chance there's a guy pet psychic out
Now
there.
I want to do a whole YouTube series of forcing men to get a pet psychic to talk to their dog and
I
seeing
would
how
love
they
to see
react.
this.
That would be so
Well, because a
funny.
guy pet psychic for a dog, he's like, I think he wants to fucking kick it.
Do you know there are creepy dudes who are pet psychics out there. They're always like older guys who like
Well, yeah.
have an earring.
And they have collections. They like collecting things. Yeah, you know these guys? Yeah.
And they're always in a basement. And you're like, where are
Where
you?
did you find all this stuff? Also, some of those guys that collect, they have like $800,000 worth of like memorabilia, and you're
Bottle
like,
caps.
don't you make $16,000 a year? How do you have all this shit, dude?
They're just getting loans based off their fucking
Yeah.
toenail collection.
Their addictions are strong, but you know what? They'll retire. That's like I saw a video online of a guy that's just like, you know, a middle America guy, like a sweetheart, worked a regular job, and he had millions of dollars in Pokemon cards. Millions, dude. Because you know what? He bought them when they're cheap. He stored them. He knew what to do, and then he flipped them on the market. And I'm like, these are the guys that could take over the world.
I want those guys to replace the like alpha male entrepreneur.
Those
fake
guys are going away fast.
I want them to be like, if you really want to become a millionaire, find your favorite hobby.
Yeah.
Buy tons of them.
Collect.
collect. Okay, next question for you.
Okay.
Can you explain mansplaining to me without mansplaining?
Explain mansplaining to you without mansplaining. Mansplaining is
I feel like you're already mansplained.
It's ineptitude.
Okay, I don't know what that word means.
I know. See,
and it's making me feel
and
like
that was mansplaining. Mansplaining is.
I just like this with my legs.
That's womansplaining. Mansplaining without mansplaining is insecurity. That's it. That's all you have to say. Insecurity.
Oh wow, that was nice.
That's really what it is.
That was nice.
Because it's a guy saying to a man or a woman, really, here's the way I feel about this, but if I was more secure, I wouldn't even have to tell you.
Yeah, and I feel like it happens mostly when the guy actually doesn't know about the thing.
Of course.
And you ever see that thing that went viral of the like professional girl golfer and some guy just started giving her tips on her swing?
I've never seen
And she
it.
was like, thank you, like being polite. But it's funny because with mansplaining, I like asking that question because sometimes guys will just say something and be like, fuck, did I mansplain? But sometimes they're just actually knowledgeable about something.
Sure.
So it gets like nuanced like
But
that.
you always have to do it with a little like, I think it was, that's how you have to do it. You have to go,
I'm not sure.
I think it was the thing.
And then say sorry after.
Sorry.
Like, sorry, I don't know. That's what girls do. I say sorry after everything.
Well, you guys do that because it's a societal bullshit thing where like you feel like you're not supposed to know stuff.
I'm sorry I'm on this pod right now.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. How do you feel? Well, actually, you know what's been going around?
No,
and
how do I feel? What was that? How do I feel?
No, it was another. Because you're married, I know how you feel. I was going to ask, how do you feel about girls farting in front of you?
Okay, this is wild shit.
Oh.
But because she doesn't,
Oh, she's one of those.
it would be cool if she did.
Oh, wow. We just went so many directions.
She just doesn't. She's just not that. That's just not.
Does she burp?
Oh, yeah, but it's never like. Bleh. It's never like that. Like, but honestly,
What's her nationality?
do I burp?
I've never burped.
See, I think about this. I don't burp often.
No,
because I don't drink soda.
I have a theory that people are like more burpers or farters. Like it's like, do you puke or do
Well,
you?
I'm farty for sure. I'm more gassy than burpy.
What's her nationality?
Well, she's an American citizen. What's her ethnic
I'm
background?
not trying to kick her out of America.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's her?
What are you,
what's her
INS? What the
ethnic
fuck is this, dude? Are you a Fed? Swedish.
Oh yeah, Swedes don't fart. They don't fart.
They don't fart. They're not allowed
They're
to.
beautiful.
They hold it in until they die.
Yeah, they've
Then they
never.
poke 'em.
And then it goes, boop, but like
That's
lightly. Yeah, that's
Skirgen,
adorable.
Hergen, that's the fart. Skirgen, Flurgen.
Is it Ricky Velez who has a bit about like when he went to Sweden or something? The person working at McDonald's was the hottest person he's ever seen.
I mean, anything up there, for some reason, they are like, it's like Russia.
yeah.
You're like, how are all these women gorgeous
Everyone's
in Eastern Europe?
cheekbones
They're
just fucking.
all so pretty.
I wonder if they think the ugly person is the hot one. They're like, how exotic.
Yeah, because they look different.
Yeah.
That's actually really interesting. If like a kind of a haggard looking person to them is very sexy.
Do you ever see the Twilight Zone episode? Look at me throwing back like a
Whoa.
long time ago.
I used to love the Twilight Zone.
They used to play it in class when the teacher was gone, and the student teacher would bring in like Twilight Zone, which is kind of crazy.
Really?
Yeah. But there's my favorite episode is when the girl is getting surgery on her face, and they just show this girl with wrapping around her face, and the whole time you just hear voices around her, and they finally are like, we're going to try to fix her. And they open it up, and she's beautiful. And then everyone goes, it didn't work.
Oh, that's
and it
great.
cuts, and everyone has pig faces. And they're like, she's hideous.
Oh, I love this.
And I got chills. Like, it was just so cool and
What
crazy.
a great idea.
It's basically like LA.
No, LA has the too much work. A little bit of work if you want to do it. I understand, but it's like opening a wound. It's like it's never going to heal. People keep doing it.
Would
over
you get
and
a
over.
little tox?
No,
Why not?
I don't give a fuck if I start to look old. It's over. I look old
Did
already.
you start?
I'm 40. I've looked 40 since I was 20. You know what I mean? I finally caught up to the
had,
number.
Like, dad vibes.
I always look like an older guy.
Yeah.
So no, I don't care if it starts to. I'm starting to gray out, and it's all gonna go away. Everything's gonna fall out and go away and gray, and I couldn't care less. At this point, a little bit of self-preservation is nice because you just want to feel better about yourself.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just don't. I
Also,
don't
being
know.
hot has never been important in our career.
No, but I mean, you want to look put together.
You don't look like you care.
Yeah, I just want to look like a fucking you know what it is?
Yeah.
It's the Midwest in me. It's like when I want to go home.
You're presentable.
Yeah, and I want to feel like mom and dad can be like, our son, you know?
You don't want to look like a school shooter on stage.
Well, I got my Rittenhouse nights, dude.
I know you got your hoodie that you show up with. Would you? Everyone's asking women right now, would you rather be stuck in a forest with a man or a bear? And I thought, I want to know what the men
Would you rather be stuck in a
think.
forest with a man
Would
or
you
a
rather
bear?
be stuck in a forest with a man or a bear?
What? Who's a bear? Who says bear?
Every woman.
What do you think? They're mobily? Like they're gonna fucking hang out with a bear? And it's not Jungle Book. It'll
Every
kill
woman
you.
is saying, well, I have
You'd
a
rather be with a bear? It'll kill you immediately.
No, because you just have to get big. And then they're like, no, thank you.
No,
it'll
figure it out, and then it will kill you.
No, I'll be like, give me a pee-pee.
Right, like it's
You
butter?
want to get
Like
pet?
it's your cat?
Literally, I'm going to be like, we're going to be best friends, and I'm going to take care of you.
A man or
We're
a
gonna
bear?
cuddle together.
It's 100%
Because if a
man.
man's there, like, oh my God, he's going to talk to you.
Oh my
He's going to
God.
pretend he cares what you're saying. And
Don't
then he's going
do
to try to
this.
fuck you. Where the bear, just take me out.
The bear's gonna fuck you and eat you.
Why is
And
the
eat
bear
you while
hotter
it's
to
fucking
me?
you.
Why am I like, how tall is the bear?
Yeah, it is like 6'5" on its when its hinds are up.
Would you rather a bear or a short man? No, I'm just kidding. Short King, shout out to you guys. I respect you.
You say that. You
No.
say that. But have you ever dated a guy under 6 feet?
Yes.
For how long?
Because he was sitting down and I didn't know. No, I like short kings because they're closer to your pussy. They can eat you out better.
Standing up. That's
Standing
right.
up. Yeah.
You don't even have to fuck. You don't have to get down.
I once dated this huge man in college, CTE football guy,
Yeah.
Wisconsin. I'll say his full name. I'm just kidding. I'm past that. And he wanted me to go to Bible study with him.
Cute.
And I was like, you can't read, so I don't know what you're studying.
Well, that's why he needed you there. He's like,
Yeah.
what does that say?
He was like, what the fuck is, what's
does that
Jesus
s-
saying?
What is he saying right now?
And so that didn't work out. And then I dated the mascot,
The badger.
the badger, who was under 6 feet, but he was funny, and he was also a manager at a bar. So I was underage, so he'd
What is
get
he
me.
doing
in.
now, by the way?
He's a full family.
Oh, he's you and
Oh,
fun.
I follow him.
Oh, you do?
Oh yeah, we're friends.
Oh, you're cool.
Because he kept being like, you talk about me on every podcast, and I'm like, look, you were a big influence in my life. And also, when I go to Madison, everyone likes that I fucked Bucky.
Yeah, to fuck the mascot is such a big deal.
And mascots, they act like they're Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're like, don't tell anyone that I'm Bucky.
Oh my God, you got it.
And I'm like, you have a charity like ice cream social later. Like, calm the fuck down. But there's like 8 of them.
But they don't want to get leaked.
They don't want to get leaked, and there's 8 of them, so I wouldn't know if it was him or not. So I'd like walk by and like, is that my
Ooh.
Bucky or is it another Bucky? So that was,
Fuck me with the mascot.
he asked once, and I'm like, no, I'm not being part of your little fucking story with your bros. Also, you probably it's too fucking hot. You'll have like a fucking asthma attack, and
Yeah.
then I have to deal with it. If something happened to the pilot, do you think you could fly the plane?
No. Well, there's 2 pilots up there. So both of them are something. So they're both dead.
They double suicide.
So they're
Murder,
it's
suicide.
they both shot each other. So funny.
Double suicide.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah. They don't even shoot each other. Not double homicide. They just shoot themselves.
One of the guns don't work. They're like, motherfucker.
Fuck, I'll land the plane. No chance.
But
I mean, I could crash it really fun.
Yeah.
I'd crash it fun.
Go down.
You couldn't fly it, but I could. You know what's so funny though? Remember that guy in Seattle that stole the plane? Who was a mechanic? Do you know this guy?
No.
What, you never heard the story?
I never met him.
Oh my God, it's incredible. He stole an Alaska Airlines flight. And he stole a plane like off the tarmac. I think he worked in the, and he literally was like, "Oh, I play flight sim at home," and he could fly really, really well.
Yeah.
Like he was doing great. He was barrel rolling because flight sim, it's almost the exact same
That's
thing.
how they train, right?
Yeah, dude. And he was talking to air traffic control, and they went on for a long time. It's actually super, super wild.
For a long time. Oh, the back and forth of like, sir, you gotta.
Well, because he was asking them stuff, and they would tell him stuff because they wanted him to land safely and not hurt anybody. And then he's like, "I'm not gonna hurt anybody, but I'm gonna hurt myself." And they're like, "Please don't do that. Please don't crash the plane." Like, come on, man. Like, he's like, "Well, I'm gonna go to jail for the rest of my life if I do come down there." And they're like, "No, we can work
No.
something out." But he ended up nose diving it. But dude, he flew it for a long fucking time.
Wow.
Like, could literally do it. So even though I don't play sim, I imagine you could talk your way through it. But I would
Yeah.
crash it fun.
And what's a fun crash to you?
Find a cool place to do it. You don't want to do it in like an open field. Hit a mountain or the water. That's a fun crash.
Towers.
Make a splash, baby. Yeah, the towers. Towers are kind of beat. That's kind of fucking.
It's kind of hack.
That's kind of hack to like hit another building. Been done.
Boring.
Yeah.
Do you care about body counts?
No, I would. You do whatever you get. No, because no one's gonna be truthful anyway. A lot of people don't really know. I think a lot of guys don't really know.
Yeah.
I think
and there's
guys.
a lot of like halves. You got a lot of halves. I'm like, did that one count?
Yeah, if that's like women know much more than men. I think a lot of men just get lost in the matrix of like people they hooked up with in college or whatever.
Yeah.
And they have a vague number.
And it also depends how long you're single. Like, if you meet a 30-year-old person who's been single for a while, it's like you're supposed to just have sex with one person a year.
Yeah. What are we talking about?
What are we talking
also,
about?
Will Chamberlain fucked like 1,000 women. So it's almost like he did so much that no one else could compete. It's like he fucked everybody. And you're like, well, I'll never get to 1,000, so I guess numbers are irrelevant. And he's fine.
You go, I don't want to play this game.
Yeah.
I don't like this
He
game.
already beat everybody. He beat the final boss. I think he claimed one time he had 10 women in one night. 10.
I
10?
didn't know this about him.
Wilt, the stilt, do the big dog. And it was all like in the 70s. So it was like group
Yeah.
sex parties.
Yes.
Which I would love to bring back.
Logistically, it was easier. Yeah. With like velvet around.
Because it was just cool and chill. I think that was a part of the culture. Look, there was probably a dark side of it too. But also I think that like everybody was like, it's free love. We're on acid. Who cares? You know? Have you done acid, by the way?
I can't even smoke weed.
Wait, no, you do smoke weed, don't you?
No.
Sometimes?
All
No
my
times.
friends smoke weed. Like, I love people who smoke weed. I'll ruin the party. I think melatonin is like ayahuasca. Like, that shit fucks me up. I'm so straight edge. Like,
Yeah.
I'm an eater.
Yeah,
Like,
what's your little
I'll-
guilty? What's your little bad girl
What's
meal?
when I want to be naughty?
Yeah.
I like a burger and fry. I also eat anything Thai, Indian,
But what's your
sushi.
place? What's your like naughty place? Do you have a fast food naughty place? Like you a Taco Bell girl or a McDonald's girl or
I'll fuck it all up. We have this thing, Paige and I. Actually, Giggly Squad is our pod.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
we'll,
yeah.
we'll see you guys on the road. And
Yeah.
I'll be like, I know them. We like to, during the meet and greet, one of us will get McDonald's delivered to the hotel. So by the time we get home, it's fucking sitting.
what's your McDo order?
I let her do it.
Oh,
We're
really?
like a marriage couple where like she's the aesthetic. She runs it, but I'm eating it. Like she'll fall asleep on one and then I eat like 8 cheeseburgers.
You finish it.
I finish the job.
I want to see a GoPro in a corner of you just like in your bed
Don't you
eating
hate those
burgers.
friends though that they order all this shit and they have like one bite and I'm like, well, if it's in front of me, I'm finishing
It's my
it.
best friend. Bobby does that. When we go out to dinner, Bobby, because he, I think this is his only addiction, because he's clean. He's like,
Yeah.
I'm going to eat everything.
Yeah.
So when we go out to eat, we do order usually 5 appetizers,
Mm-hmm.
2 or 3 mids, and at least 2 main courses, at least. And I mean per person.
I mean, the dopamine.
This is normal for him.
The dopamine hit from just shoving food so deep. You don't feel a thing.
Because
except
you're on the
love.
road and you're not at home, and you're like, I just want to.
It's so hard to stay fit when you're just. I order Uber Eats from these like hotels in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, yeah.
And I take a risk. I'll be like, let's get some fucking Indian in Missouri. Let's see what happens.
No.
Because I don't do drugs.
Yeah.
That is my drug.
That's your drug. You don't drink either.
I'll drink.
But not really.
But I
though.
don't care to. But like if it's someone's birthday or if it's like a celebration, I'll black out. But like I'm also not a functioning blackout. Like,
dude, no one should be a functioning blackout.
but you know those people who I'm like, they're not gonna remember this, but they're putting full sentences together. They're organizing plans.
Yeah.
Someone
else is driving the boat up there.
We don't know who.
Yeah, no, doesn't matter.
It's the Alaska Airlines guy.
Yeah, exactly. I think I'm gonna fucking fly around for a while. He barrel rolls in your mind. You're like, this is fucking wonderful.
When I drink, I kind of lose my wit. I get a little too chill where like I'll kind of stop talking and then I just kind of shake my butt a little and then I get sleepy.
Yeah, yeah, because if it's not in your personality, I think the chemicals mix right for some people to keep you like running and gunning.
Yeah.
Like my mother falls asleep immediately. Like when we have drinks, she's like, I gotta go back.
I have one glass of wine and I'm like, sometimes.
But you and your husband don't have wine sex?
So
wine
he's been
sex
sober
is-
since 19.
Oh.
Sober since 19.
That sucks.
We've never hooked
that's
up
great.
under the influence in any capacity.
No, that's good for him if he needed to get sober. I just think there's something about when you and your partner get drunk or partied out, sex is hard, but when it's wine, dude, when we go to the little wine bar by our house.
It doesn't make you cry?
That's how I have sex. That's the only way I can have sex is if I'm bawling.
That's the only wetness happening.
Yeah. And I just put it down there.
Wait, I love how you're like, do you want to go to the wine bar? And she's like, oh, it's about to get crazy.
We love going because we'll have 2 glasses. That's it. Mm-hmm. Maybe like a cheese plate.
Do you get a white or a red? Do you care if your teeth get red?
I don't. Nah, my teeth are fucking, who cares? I don't give a shit, dude. I usually only drink red. I don't like light wine. For some reason, I feel like it doesn't do well with me. Mm-hmm. Headachy. Mm-hmm. So any dark wine I can do.
I do think it's hard to be in a relationship where someone's sober and someone likes to party.
Yeah.
So I think it worked out that like we both love eating. But I remember there was one New Year's that I got drunk and it wasn't even like a party. It was like adult people talking and I just kept kind of drinking wine.
Hell yeah.
And I started going up to him like, it's like you don't even know him and you're like, we're going to go back tonight and like it's going to have to be fun, that kind of thing. And then I'm just like flirting with him. Like I've never like, ooh, who are you? I like you. So we're getting back and I'm drunk. The second I get back, I pick up this dog we're fostering and I'm like, I'm going to socialize the dog, put the dog on my chest and pass out at like 9.
Yeah.
Missed Andy Cohen, missed all the crazy shit. And he was just like, it's not fun. I'm not fun as a drunk.
Yeah.
I was fun in my head for like 10 seconds. I was like, I'm so fucking
it was
hot
fun
right
with the
now.
dog. When I get fucked up, I do like to, I play
love
with the
the
dog.
dog so
Had full conversations with her. And then I get nose to nose with her and I stare at her and I go, you're a fucking dog. You know that?
But you fucking
I tell her
get
all
me.
the time. I was
You're
like,
a dog.
you're a fucking dog. Do you know that? You fucking dog.
My problem with dogs, and I don't want to start drama. I came on this pod, I said I don't want to start drama. Some of them are slutty. Like,
so what?
I feel like
No slut shaming on this show, dude.
No, I just did it. I think if this dog is gonna get more excited to see someone else, like we're getting in a fight that night. It's like your boyfriend being like, "Yeah, I just like love meeting people. I love girls. Like just enjoy. I love people." And then he's like licking everyone's clit, and I'm like, "Can you not? I love people though." Like I think some dogs, I'm like, I could take you right now, and you would never ask where your owner is.
It's kind of nice.
You'd be like, "This is fucking awesome."
Yeah, but the detachment is nice. Then if he runs away, it's like,
he's happy somewhere.
Yeah, just got to get a new dog. I bet he's okay. Somebody else got him. Dude, my dog, literally anybody could steal my dog, and I mean anybody. She wants to just say hi to everybody. She's very nice.
My cat only fucks with me.
Well, yeah, cats are...
Like, if someone stole her, she would commit suicide. She'd be like, bring me back to my mother. And also maybe that says something about me, because, like, I like that, she fucks with me and only me.
It's just you.
Just me. My husband fed her for like 7 months and now she finally is warming up to him. And they'll even, when I'm gone, she'll like cuddle with him. But the second I'm back, she acts like they never hooked up.
Oh, wow.
She's like, I don't know.
Well, see, that's a more secretive slut. At least dogs are public sluts.
True.
You know that they're whores.
True.
Okay, cats are like afraid of their whoreness. They don't want you to know that she's been up to no good.
She's on the low.
Well, yeah, she's a sneaker, dude. That's not good. She's sneaky linking with your husband when you're gone. Fucking whore. That's a real whore. At least dogs are upfront about it.
Did you just slut shame?
Your cat, for sure. Yeah, 100%.
In here, we pour whiskey.
I got pretty good taste when it comes to food. I like to eat. Your boy likes to snack. And a lot of times it's hard to create high-level, high-quality food in the comfort of your own home. So why not use Cook Unity? Cook Unity is the first chef-to-you service, delivering locally sourced meals from award-winning chefs right to your door every week. And it's cheaper than other delivery options. Surprise, surprise. We all want to go and have some great meal out. But you might not have the time. You might have a family. You might have a couple of jobs. You might be too busy. And with Cook Unity, no cooking required for a chef-quality dining experience right in the comfort of your own home. Unlike these other meal services you've heard about, Cook Unity is a chef collective bringing exciting culinary talent straight to your table. High quality, high-end stuff, but not super expensive like some of these other delivery services. Every meal is handcrafted by chefs and made in local micro kitchens, not large production facilities. You're not getting these massive machine-made, cut, copy, pasted meals. These are curated. They're phenomenal. Pick as few as 4, as many as 16 meals per week. And they're fresh, never frozen. That's what I really like. It's compostable, recyclable, and reusable in the packaging it comes in. So Cook Unity is being responsible, smart, while getting you great stuff. And they have options, by the way, dietary preferences. If you're vegan, paleo, pescatarian, gluten-free, so much more. Filter soy, nut, and dairy-free options as well. Honestly, so delicious, so good. High quality stuff. A little bit of chef's kiss and a chef's wrist shake at this stuff. It's very, very good. Menus are posted 2 weeks in advance, so you have plenty of time to choose. You must try this if you want high quality, chef quality meals. Experience chef quality meals every week delivered right to your door. Go to cookunity.com/whiskey or enter code whiskey before checkout for 50% off your first week. That is 50% off your first week by using code whiskey or going to cookunity.com/whiskey. Cookunity.com/whiskey. I'm a beardy man, and I like to keep it nice and clean and trimmed. When I go out for a night on the town, I want to look sharp. And speaking of sharp, razors are expensive, okay? They're a ripoff. Everybody knows that. It's a joke. They're way too expensive. And the people at Harry's, well, they were tired of seeing everyday people paying way too much for low-quality shaving products. They found a way to make beautifully designed razors without laughably high prices. Harry's is phenomenal. You may have heard of it already. Harry's is great. I love Harry's when I am cleaning up to take the lady out, little Mrs. Little Date Night, all right? Before I get on stage, I need to clean up my neckline, make sure my beard is nice and trim. So nice, by the way. High-end. These are German-engineered blades by the Germans, made in our own factory that ship sharp, and they stay sharp longer. All right? Customizable delivery options for scheduled refills as low as $2. That's half of what you pay for with these other big brands. This is sharper, cheaper, and better. Get a 5-blade razor, weighted handle, foaming shave gel, and a travel cover for just $3 at harrys.com/whiskey. I love the weighted handle, by the way. It does. There's a durability to it that you can tell the difference. The quality is there instead of some of these throwaway razors that you use before. You buy them in the store, and they're not that nice, and they kind of get all junky, crunky, nasty, and crappy. Not Harry's. They are high quality without having to be price gouged. But this richly lathering, skin-softening body wash and scents like redwood, wildlands, and stone they got for you so you can smell good. They got high quality, amazing smelling deodorant for just $5. If you're looking for the complete package as a guy, you got to try it out. Stop getting ripped off, okay? With Harry's, you can get a shave that's a cut above the rest. Get started with a $13 trial set for just $3 at harrys.com/whiskey. That is harrys.com/whiskey for a $3 trial set.
Ginger. I like gingers.
Okay, this is where I like to kind of ask shit that I feel like guys don't talk about enough.
I love that you came with questions. My favorite.
No, I was so excited to ask you
honestly,
these.
I love this.
Favorite hairstyles on a woman?
Ooh. I can give you least favorite.
Okay.
The pixie is just...
Even if they have great bone structure?
I don't care. It looks too young, girly for me. I like woman. Mm-hmm. I don't like the girly haircuts. Mm-hmm. It's got to look womany. Do
you like the trend of ribbons? Or does that...
Girly shit. Dude, if it looks like a high school kid does that, I'm out. I don't... What are we talking about?
Like, I'm not like other male comics.
I would rather have you shave your head than have a pixie cut.
Yeah.
I think some women with shaved head look fucking dope as shit.
Do you care?
But the short little pixie thing is like, I'm a little girl. It's like, what the fuck?
It's funny because some
be an
guys
old
like
ass bitch.
The girls, when they're like, I'm a baby. I'm a baby.
Yuck, 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 gross. Yuck me the fuck out.
Yeah.
I get uncomfortable when girls say daddy. I think daddy fucks me up. I think that grosses me the fuck out.
Yeah, I don't I have no.
Call me Papa.
Father.
Yeah.
I'll every now and then I'll joke. I'll be like, Dad. Like I'm
Dad.
not calling anyone.
Yeah,
fucking-
get it, Dad.
But I throw zaddy around a lot, and I think guys.
he is
should
a zaddy
embrace-
to you. That's
he's
why.
zaddy, but I'm not to his face. Just
But
in
the
interviews.
pics, any cut that's like, yeah, I just don't like the like girly.
Yeah.
I don't like that in any fashion.
Yeah.
Like also like maintenance wise.
Yes.
I keep maintained. That is a courtesy to your partner to
Yes.
keep maintained. But like the bald thing and all that shit's like no fucking way. I don't like that shit.
Did you grow up with bush porn?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm 40, man. Most porn had a lot of hair when we were young.
Yeah.
Now it's all bald. Now it's like it's a weird,
Yeah.
regressive.
And a lot of guys, they never saw the bushes, so that's all they know. It's like Twilight Zone.
That's so fucked. I never saw it. I know they've never seen a pussy with hair. Mm-hmm. Yes, yeah. I like the big hair fan. Big hair fan. I don't know. I just think it looks.
Coiffed.
I don't know, but it looks like it like reminds me, like in my mind, it's like a Sophia Loren, how she always had this
Ooh.
like very like female quality of her that was like natural and sexy, but also she
Yes.
was like
A grown-up.
she had a thick ass, she had
Yeah.
like she was a full ass woman.
Shout out to Sophia,
So bomb.
an icon.
She was so hot.
Do you care about girls' nails? Like, do you have a favorite nail color?
Ooh, that's interesting.
Because girls will put so much effort into their nails, and there's a joke where they'll show their boyfriend, like, do you like it? And guys are always like, yeah. Like, they've never once been like, oh my God, that is sick. Like, that is the hottest fucking nail.
I try to do the thing where I said it to a girl last night, a friend of ours. I was like, oh, those are fucking dope. The color was like neon. Mm-hmm. And she was like, yo, you like it? And I was like, yeah. And she's like, oh, someone told me neon's out. I was like, who the fuck gives a shit? What's out? What's in and what's out? Who fucking cares?
It's funny, but it's all the
Culturally,
like,
I know, I get it.
Every day it's like, oh, well, now you have to have like a coffin shape or like an almond shape. Like there's this is why we're stressed. There's so many
But you
options.
guys do it to each other.
We do.
Just let it fly. I
We
told
do.
her, I was like, that's a great color. I thought that looked cool. It was
Yeah.
like a neon yellow. And she was like, I know.
But then
And my girlfriend said,
it takes one cool girl like that doing it, and then tomorrow every girl in LA is wearing neon, and suddenly neon's in.
right. But when neon goes out is what I don't like, because somebody goes, no, you're not supposed to do that anymore. It's like,
This
shut
is
the
it.
fuck
So
up.
there's no
do whatever
fucking
you want.
rules.
What's my favorite color though, honestly?
Yeah.
Red.
Guys love a red nail.
It's just so hot.
There's
And when it's match, when it's toe,
Oh.
like when we go to like event or like we're going to a thing or something, and she gets like nails and hair done and all that shit for the event, and it's match, I'm always like, ooh, you're gonna get it.
have you ever gone to pedicure?
Yeah, but I should get it more. Only like once in my life.
Can we normalize?
Oh wait, no,
dudes getting pedicures?
no, I haven't. Yeah, no, pedicure feet.
Yeah,
Never
yeah.
manicure.
Because pedicures, it's like they basically just like
It's a foot massage.
it's a foot massage.
It's a glorified foot massage.
You know when you have weird shit on your toe, like they fucking cut it off.
I put my feet in the fish thing. I did that one time.
Yes. Oh.
Where they nibble on your shit.
Yeah, did you
but
like
I've never
that?
done my hand. That's manicure. I've only done feet. I've done feet with her like twice maybe, because she was like, come with me, it's fun. And then I did the feet fish thing, and I thought it's not really for me. But it's not.
I feel like it'd be weird if you were like, this is what I've been waiting for. This is for me.
Yeah.
I've been waiting my whole life for this moment.
How long can I keep these in here for? They're like, sir, you have to go. But I do like self-care, self-preservation, because I had an injury years ago. So now like I go to PT almost every week, and I go to Stretch Lab to get stretched. I'm getting older, dude.
But I heard stretching can change your fucking life.
It's the greatest thing I've ever done in my entire. I'm not kidding. Going to have a professional flexologist.
Wait, that's so LA.
Yeah, a flexologist. But going to this, well, because it led me there through physical therapy. I was going to a lot of physical therapy, and at some
Yeah.
point, PT, like, you know.
People say stretching's like better than massage.
Oh, I do both. I love
Yeah.
it. I usually will go do I'll do a sports massage, so they focus on your injury. I mean, this is old man, white guy bullshit.
No,
but
I like this stuff because I kind of identify as
But
an
I
old
like.
white man.
I think the self-care thing in that regard to me is when people spend money on like their nails or their hair or face stuff or whatever. This is my fix. That's the
Hell
same
yeah.
expenditure for me.
I think we should call it's stretching summer.
It's
We're
stretch
fucking
summer.
stretching.
It's a stretch
Some
summer.
guy told me he like got taller from it, like from I think he lied.
Buddy, you're still 5'8". All right, 5'8 3/4. All right.
I remember I got like a massage type thing in LA, and she started talking like close to my face, and she was like, we're gonna do an affirmation to begin, and I was like, fuck. And she's like, you are worthy. You are. I said, I need to get the fuck out of this place. But no, the stretching. not to nerd out, but as tennis players, it's very important. Like Novak Djokovic is known to stretch like 2 hours a day.
Yes.
And it's made his body, he's like next level. But the thing with me is I'll be like, I'm going to stretch. And 4 seconds in, I'm like, I can't focus. I'm like, this is fucking boring.
No, see, I love it, dude. It feels so good. You're going to get it more. Look, when you get older.
No, my lower back's already hurting.
Yeah, it's going to get worse. Hey, just wait. It's going to get so much worse.
No, I need to start stretching.
Wait till you get out of this, start getting out of these chairs and it hurts.
I just don't like being left with my thoughts. Maybe I'll like stretch with a...
Oh, you put headphones on.
Okay, good.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want.
Okay, because that's insane to stretch in silence, right?
Well, no, my guy who I love, we have conversations about bullshit.
You're stretching shaman?
He's hot too. This guy, he's so good looking. It's bananas.
He's
so
trainer's
fucking
hot.
good
I don't
looking.
want the trainers to be hot.
No. Well, he's just a stretcher. He's not doing. We're not working out. He's just my stretcher. My trainer is an obese, ugly, fat, old guy.
Oh, good.
Yeah, who smokes.
You know,
Hit the squat rack.
but you know when the trainers are so hot and like you're fighting for your life, like doing abs or whatever, you're holding in a fart, like I don't want to think like, does my neck look weird if like the trainer's hot? Like,
yeah, that's
I
tough.
I want to dress like Adam Sandler at the gym.
I want to dress like Adam Sandler every day of my fucking life.
Every day.
That
out.
that guy hit the peak rich where you're like, well, I don't even have to wear real clothes now in public. I get to go back to what I wore when I was in junior high. Shorts, oversized shirts.
It's like when your mom was like, you can pick out your outfit today.
Really? What if it's dirty? She's like, it's okay if it's dirty.
It's Friday. Do
I know what
you
Sandler's
want.
doing in my mind because I love that dude. He's the fucking
I heard
king.
he's the nicest too.
He's like one of the greatest dudes on planet Earth. Helped all of his homies.
Wow.
Just wants to have fun. Is just like I don't know. He's just like a fun fucking chill dude. But I know because even I get free shit sent to us. And like, I'll just wear shit sometimes that's there. I don't know anything about it. I just like it. I know he has a room filled with like clothes and he just kind of like, yeah, man, they just sent it to me. I'll just fucking grab. I don't think he buys anything anymore. I think he gets, you get to a point where you're just like, I'll just walk in the room and grab something. I do that. And I'm not even, it's like I'm nowhere near that. But I'll get a free pile of
I want him to
stuff.
start a basketball shorts line and like get a collab with LeBron and just like, I mean, all he does is wear basketball shorts.
Hell yeah. What are we talking about?
I love it.
That Berner line. That Berner
line. What's your skincare routine?
Wish I had one, dude. It's so funny. I use night cream. I use the only thing I do is at night I use hyaluronic acid.
Oh.
Night cream that has hyaluronic acid in it.
That's pretty advanced.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's apparent. I don't know how the acid somehow is moisturizing, but did your wife get you into that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's tried a bunch of different times to get me on that shit on different versions of stuff. And then I'll try it for like a couple of weeks and then I'll stop. And then I'll try. I can't. Consistency is insane.
Most guys use like just a dirty towel.
Yeah, most guys are pigs. Yeah.
No, but they're glowing.
Yeah, but it's also like it's gonna get you anyway.
Yeah,
it's gonna get us. I don't know.
Yeah.
Why are we hiding?
But sometimes girls will buy everything. Like now on TikTok, there's 14-year-olds like baby Botox.
Yeah, what is that?
And then you like get more acne because your body's like, why are you throwing all this crap on my face?
Yeah, like when you know what's so funny? It's such an American cultural thing to be like, what's your skincare routine and what's your makeup and and I feel like then you travel sometimes. And you go to parts of the world where people are like, we don't fucking wear makeup. It's insane.
Yeah, no braces.
And they look great, by the way.
Yeah, they look fun. Because it's how you carry yourself. It's swag.
It's inside.
It's charisma. It's on the inside.
It's because what happens inside, it comes out naturally. And I think then you get natural oils and vitamins and get yourself in the fucking sun. Not me, but
I try to have reverse body dysmorphia. Like, I don't really look at myself in the mirror that much, and I just envision, like, the hottest photo I've ever taken, and I think I look like that all the time.
That's really cool.
Like, I'll be bleeding and missing a tooth, and they'll be like, and I'll be like, I look fucking amazing.
God, I'm bombing shit right now. We live in a house of mirrors. We have have all mirrors. Our whole house is mirror.
That's very 70s
we have
pimp.
no mirrors. Well, I think we had
Tom Brady's house is like that.
All mirrors. Well, you look like him. You want to see. We have one full length. That's
just to check the fit.
On the way out.
I think looking at yourself in the mirror too much it's like thinking about yourself too much. It's never going to end well.
Well, there's such a trick. You ever do that thing where you look at yourself in the mirror one day and you're like really bummed out? You're like, I don't like the way this looks. This makes me look sad, or fuck that. I hate that. And then a day later, you look at yourself, you're like, man, I look pretty fucking good. And you're like, what's up with this mirror? What happened? What? Nothing changed.
It's like under promise, over deliver. Like you went in being like, I'm hot. And then you're like, no. But then you went in being like, am I ugly? And then you're like, she's not that bad.
She's not that bad at all.
She's not.
I'd take her for a spin.
I'll take her.
It's not that fucking bad, dude.
Okay, last one. You
it.
fucking crushed it. You're doing amazing. And I love how I've completely hijacked the pod.
I wanted it to be this way.
Well, interviewing is fucking exhausting. And
No,
I don't
but I
know
like
how
that
you
you
do it.
because this is what you're doing the best right now online is you've got your own like series of questions that you've got the intrigue deep inside you, and I like that you try to poke around at the things that no one we're trying to talk about it, everybody, but this is the best way to do it.
But and I'm like, I am interested. And
Okay, give it to me.
okay,
What's the last one?
What do men talk about when they're together?
When we're together, when it's just boys?
Yeah. I mean, I know I could listen to like Shane Gillis's pod, but I just want to know from you.
What do men talk
What
about?
do men talk about when they're together?
So there's two versions of this.
Okay.
Like when we're golfing,
Yeah, they're golfing 8 hours, and I'm like, oh, what's the deal with his girlfriend? And they're like, I don't know. And I'm like, what were you guys talking about?
when we golf, usually
Grunting?
we're
You just
talking
grunt?
about golf,
Okay, boring.
or we're telling jokes to each other.
Yeah.
Like we're talking shit and telling jokes.
You're trying to get giggles.
We're just fucking, yeah, it's just kind of like mindless. That's why we like to golf. Because it's meaningless.
You know-
We don't have to, it doesn't have to matter. There's nothing philosophical and deep.
That's why I'm jealous of men, because you guys can hang mindlessly. When you hang with girls, like I'll meet a girl in a second. I know her entire medical history. I know every guy she's ever dated. I'm telling her who my therapist is. I'm giving her, like, I
Yeah.
know. But I guess we love that shit. But like,
It's so complex and deep. There's so much information being traded.
yeah.
It's too much.
too
It gets in the
much.
way of just chilling.
That's why we freak out when I'm like, you don't know if he's still with his girlfriend or not. You're
How
with him
could
for
we?
fucking 8. I would know the first second I see the girl. I go, are we with him still? Do we hate him? Do we like him? What are we
Right.
doing?
See, this is the thing. We don't care
Do you
enough.
want me to introduce you to someone else? Do you like this? Are you
I've
changing your
golfed with
hair?
guys for a decade.
You don't know their name.
I don't know their. I don't. I swear to God, there's
You
some
don't know their
guys.
first
I know their nickname. Like I know Swanee. I actually don't know what his fucking real name is. I'm not even kidding a little bit.
But also,
I'm
it's,
dead fucking serious. I golf with two guys. I don't know their real names. I know their nicknames.
I don't know if it's also like women have to like fully smell each other to know like are we in a safe space? Are we good? Where guys are a little like guys will just sit next to each other at a comedy show and by the end be best friends.
Yeah.
Like they'll be like high five. I'm like, do you guys know each other? And they're like, no. Where girls, you have to be like, are we good? Like, did I
See what I
piss
mean?
you
No,
off?
this is
Are
why you guys
okay?
can't be president. This whole thing.
No. I mean, I've been thinking about it.
I'm
but-
kidding.
No,
God,
but,
Jesus Christ.
no,
It's
I've-
just we're so easy. We just don't care. I
Do
think
you think if women were president, there'd be less wars?
not on my watch.
Or
No.
would they just be like, look, I'm not talking to Sweden. She's a fucking bitch. I'm not going to bomb her. That's so embarrassing. I'm going to talk shit about her to every single country and make them hate her.
I think any woman that's diabolical enough to want to be president, which is why a woman hasn't been president, because it takes some kind of evil to be that.
And like weird delusion.
You have to be evil.
Yeah.
Any man that's been president, I don't give a fuck how much you like them. They're all evil. These are
Yeah.
evil people.
Yes.
You have to be so evil to want to do that. That women aren't that evil, which is actually a compliment to women.
Oh, yeah.
Women don't have that kind of. You guys have
Look at
diabolical
you
shit.
gaslighting me to be like, don't run for president.
Yeah. See. See what I did there?
You guys shouldn't. You
Yeah.
guys, you're too good.
You're
too
better
good
with.
for
You're
it.
better without it.
Yeah. It's us, not you. It's us, not you.
The fucking gold makes the chocolate taste terrible. No, it's, you know what it is? It's almost like you guys are women care about people in a
And
way
politicians
that
shouldn't care about people.
correct. In a
That's
way
not
that the
what it's
president
about.
can't.
It's not what the job's about.
No, you have to care about
Power.
you have to care about about chess piece power moves, about
It
it's
is.
fucking gross.
It's kind of like why I think more men fly planes, because even the first concept to believe that you can fly a plane.
these fucking people.
I can fucking fly a plane. Well, like I think girls can, but no girls wakes up like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking learn how to fly a plane. You're like, okay, like, do it. Like we like to be over prepared before we do something.
Yeah.
Where men are really good at, and I think women should learn from men of just saying yes and figuring it out. Where we have to be like, well, I showed up with like 8 questions. I'm like, I'm gonna make sure this is a good interview.
Yeah, but it was good. I love that.
But I
But that's
tried
what,
really
but that
hard.
helps. It's good. That
Yeah.
works.
Yeah.
I think I had 2 female pilots on the last flight I just took back.
Oh, hot.
Well, it was a bumpy flight. No, I'm kidding.
No, I would be the worst pilot. First of all, I'd be like, hi guys, I'm lost.
Yeah.
No idea where I am.
Air traffic control. Where the fuck are we?
Why is there not music in the front? Did anyone bring snacks? I'm confused. I don't even drive.
Have you ever seen how boring it is in a cockpit, by the way? I feel so bad for them. It's fucking miserable.
But again, men like that mindless shit.
Well, you do know that. Have you ever read all these statistics about pilots about like the suicide rate is for they die
it's lonely
oh
as
my god,
fuck.
it's insane.
Oh.
The suicide rates of pilots is high. The depression
suicide rates of men in general are higher.
Yeah, up.
Because we're the best.
We're the best. Nobody kills themselves better than us. We're number one, baby. I think any of these high pressure jobs, it takes a certain kind of not sociopathy, but like it takes a certain kind of like self-confidence that's like a little egomaniacal to be like, I can fucking do this thing.
I'm kind of obsessed with sports. So I'll watch all these interviews with like Kobe and Jordan and like how they handle high pressure situations. Because like I'm in a high pressure job and I want to work on like when the moment's important, mentally being prepared. And like Kobe would just say, the way they think is so serial killery.
Yeah.
And that's why Tom Brady's so good. It's like
he feels like a
they're
serial
like,
killer.
everything, but I don't care if I ruin it. If everyone's mad at me, I don't care. I know what I'm here for.
Yeah, it's creepy.
And I'm not going to think about the future or the past. And they're built a type of way.
Yeah, I mean, look, you must be a little off to be so on in something else.
Or you just have like severe CTE and you're living life.
You're floating on a cloud.
Floating on fucking high as a kite.
Like, do you follow AB? Do you follow Antonio Brown on Twitter?
No.
Really?
No.
You should.
Okay.
It's
That'll
like some of the wildest shit. Hold on, I'm going to show you.
He was on my fantasy team once.
Really?
And it was good for me. That's how I know them.
Like the last thing, like look at this. The last thing he tweeted was, look, 2 hours ago, cracker of the day, CTE, SPN, and it's Joe Biden with cornrows and smoking a joint. I mean, it's like, does it get literally any funnier than this?
So his coach is just like, I like the art of
AB
Twitter.
just gets to do
your thing. Express yourself through memes.
He just gets to do, I don't know, like, he gets to do whatever he wants now because he's gone so deep he's gone so deep.
Yeah.
He's so gone. It's like it, do you know what I mean? It's almost so beautiful.
The fact that he's only doing this is good. It's like, yeah, let him just post.
This is like when CTE got so far that you're like, it came all the way back around to being hilarious again. You're like, wow. Almost like when someone's like flat earth, and they say it's so, who am I FaceTiming? Who was I FaceTiming? That was insane. I put my phone down, I FaceTime. My little sister. Whoops.
No, but when Gronk took the glass and threw it down, shards of glass, someone's eye fucking got poked out.
100%.
And everyone was like, that was great.
You gotta let that guy do whatever he wants. Because if Gronk can't smash, Gronk might kill. You know what I mean? He might snap.
Gronk needs meat and flesh.
Gronk
Pick
will
things
kill.
up.
Gronk will kill. They're like, we know, buddy. You can't. You can't.
Not today. If you're good, maybe tomorrow.
Are you touring right now?
Are
you working on an hour? What are you doing?
I shot my first special, and it's coming out in July.
July on Netflix.
July on Netflix. And I'm in that moment where I have to start
writing the new hour.
Yeah.
What's it called, your special?
I don't know yet.
Oh, you don't know?
I don't know
You're
yet.
3 months away. You have no idea?
No, I do better under pressure. Like day of, I'm gonna be like, it's like when you're ordering at a restaurant.
It's done?
I'm only 20 minutes in cutting it. It's
Whoa. You like to go last at the restaurant, you were saying, right?
I'll go last and then I'll panic order.
Yeah, patty melt. And you're
something
like,
I've never had before. I mean,
I don't like patty
melts. And you can't
melts.
be like, can I change it? Because that's more embarrassing.
Yeah, that's true.
No, but I have an idea of the title. I have an idea.
You don't want to give it away. It's fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it secret.
I'm gonna try to think of what I think it might be.
Oh yeah, you could guess.
Burn the house down. Burn.
There are a lot of burn puns.
Yeah.
I actually liked your name. For some reason, I love food names.
Yeah, cheeseburger. It was just so. For me, it was like memorable, and it was a big piece of the show. So I was like, I don't know. I just think it stood out. I was like, it's got to be one word or something.
Mm-hmm.
In my mind, I wanted it to be one word.
Yeah.
And I always wanted to be like, I was like, well, everybody fucking likes cheeseburgers.
I feel like the title either comes to you immediately or it's like very difficult. I have like 400 titles in my phone that I've been like going.
Oh, mine
through.
was Neil Brennan actually helped me with mine because I had originally said I was like, oh, I'm a cheeseburger is what it was going to be called. I think I'm a.
Yeah.
And he was like, just say cheeseburger.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, it's so annoying. That's all it took for me to be like, oh yeah.
I wanted to do Han Solo because it's like
that's fun.
And they were like, "There's legally you can't do that," and I was like, "I feel like that's cute.
Really."
And or like if people are googling it,
Who gives a shit?
It wouldn't come up. I don't know.
I wanted to call my special Taylor Swift, and they were like, you cannot do that. Andrew Santino presents Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift lyrics.
Yeah.
It's just the search.
Andrew Santino presents Taylor's version of Andrew Santino. I would
love
love.
it. I love
In July,
it.
so watch out for the special.
Yeah, and then
And then where are you running? Where are you going now?
so I'm retiring,
God bless.
chilling. But Giggly Squad, we have a good pod. We're going on the road in the fall, and then trying to come up with another hour and just creating fun content, do my thing.
Watch Giggly Squad. Go see them live on the road. Go click on all of Hannah's socials. We'll put in the description. You can see it on TikTok videos galore.
I'm going to Dublin
gram.
and Ireland at the end of this month for the first time
To do shows?
to do shows. Yeah, we
Really?
do Vicar Street and Hackney in London.
Hackney.
I've never been to London, so we'll see what
You've never been to
happens.
London?
Look, I'm
Isn't your husband
uncultured
fucking
swine.
European?
Yeah, but the Irish and the British have,
Trust me, I know about it. Shout out to the Irish.
Shout out to the Irish.
Hold it down, dude. Hold it down, dude. The Queen's
Oi,
dead.
oi.
The Queen is dead. If people need to see you in Ireland, hannahberner.com, gotta be.
Mm-hmm.
I love you. I appreciate you. We end the episode the same way. Look in that camera right there.
Mm-hmm.
And you say one word or one phrase to end the episode. It used to be a word,
Mm-hmm.
then it was a phrase, and whatever people want. So a word or a phrase that's going to end the episode whenever you're ready.
CTE.
In here, we pour whiskey, 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 whiskey.
You were that creature in the ginger beard.
Sturdy